They say you always got to go through obstacles in order to obtain something great. And they also say a minor setback always leads to a major comeback. But this time around, we coming back for everything that's owed to us. You hear me or you heard me?
What's your mentality going into this game?
Focus and finish. I can relate to you on that. Not the crying, but I can relate to you on coming up short after giving it everything that you had.
In this matchup, we have a generational back in Saquon Barkley who can hit his head off the goalpost from anywhere on the field and can definitely be the difference maker in this year's matchup. We have the best wide receiver duo in the league, two prolific receivers. Hey, we definitely got to go out there and go hunt. Take advantage of their one-on-one matchups, because I definitely feel with AJ and Smitty, the way how they can get busy, man, we should be going out there putting on the show. You hear me or you heard me? We have a stingy defense. Now let's continue to show why we the #1 defense in the league by playing fast and playing smart. Zach Bond did get robbed of the Defensive Player of the Year. And the last pillar of a dominant defense, physical. Playing fast, physical, smart. That's what's going to allow you to have a dominant defense, you hear me? And a great head coach also helps as well, because all he does is win. Now let's hop on 95 and take a ride with your boy, because you know I got the keys on the road to victory. You hear me or you heard me?
Let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go.
What it is, Philly, what it do, baby? Your boy Mommy Duffy, I'm back up in the bitty to come holla at y'all. Yes, sir, it's game day, bitch. Oh yeah, we in the bitty. You hear me? Man, I'm ready to rock out, you feel me? Hey, Philly, y'all do me a favor real quick. Hit that subscribe button, hit that like button, hit that notification bell so you guys get notified when this great Eagle content do drop. Hey, I already know y'all already getting y'all pre-gaming and y'all doing, y'all having y'all Super Bowl parties and festivities going on. Hey, just rock with your boy for a few minutes at the time. Check out this video because you already know I got the keys on the road to victory. Now, here we go. Jump things off. First things first, on the offensive side of the ball, control the line of scrimmage. Our goddamn offensive lineman is the same size as a damn polar bear, so we definitely got to secure and open up running lanes and pass protect for Hurts. As I said in my last video, if we hold up Chris Jones for 2 seconds, Saquon finna go hit the hole. If we hold off George Karlaftis, we gonna be able to have an all right day. That's number one. Pass protect, run block, and control Chris Jones. Because last time we played him, Chris Jones, he made it. He had his way, and he made plays. But key number 2, play a mistake-free game. We can't have no boneheaded plays, no dumbass penalties. It's just that simple, because last time we played them in the Super Bowl, we had 6 penalties for 33 yards. We cannot have that. Yes, it's probably minor because it's not a substantial amount of yards, but that kills drives. That kills momentum on a drive. So we cannot have no dickhead penalties and no boneheaded plays. That's going to lead me to key number 3. Jalen Hurts, make the right reads and check at the right time. It's just that goddamn simple. Make the right reads and check at the line, because we know that Steve Spagnuolo, he's definitely going to send pressure at any given time. We don't know when it's going to be. It's maybe going to be on a pivotal 3rd down, maybe a pivotal 2nd down, or whatever the case may be. But if we know that we can alert blitz, check to a run play or check to get the ball out fast, because the way you neutralize a goddamn blitz is get the ball out fast. It's just that goddamn simple. And the 4th key, as we've been doing the whole entire year, give 2-6 that pill. Let 2-6 rock out. You hear me? Because you definitely know he's dangerous when he get that pill in the open field. Open field 1-on-1, or like Saquon 10 out of 10 times. You hear me or you heard me? Now flipping things over to the defensive side of the ball. The first key on the defensive side of the ball, control the line of scrimmage. We know our goddamn alignment, know our fucking assignment, and we shoot our gaps, and everything will be all right. Jalen Carter, do what he been doing the whole entire year. Nolan Smith, get after and beat Juwan Taylor. Josh Sweat, do what he do. Milton Williams, I was gonna say Fletcher. BG, get to the quarterback, and Jordan Davis, stop the run and things of that nature. Key number 2, get off the field on 3rd downs. Get off the field on 3rd downs, because last time we played them, they was 4 of 8. They was 50%. So we got to minimize that. We got to let them go. I know it's a tough ask to ask for, but we don't have the #1 defense in the league for no reason. If we get off the field on 3rd downs, at least minimum, don't allow them to be 50%. Allow them to be 33% or 25%, 2 of 7, 3 of 7, 3 of 9, 4 of 9, things of that nature. If we can get in that range, it would definitely help us and just get off the field on third downs. And third key on the defensive side of the ball is get pressure on goddamn Patrick Mahomes. That should have been my number one key. But controlling the line of scrimmage, D line, O line, everything. 80% of the games is one in the trenches, so that's always going to be the number one focal point. But if we get off the field if we get pressure on Patrick Mahomes, don't just rush up the field. Because he like to jump out, get outside the pocket, and then that's when he'll get busy and things of that nature. He ran for 23 first downs, if I'm not mistaken, throughout the playoffs or throughout the regular season. So he's sneaky athletic. So we have to contain the edges, but also make sure we keep the B gaps contained as well. So we definitely got to get pressure on Patrick Mahomes because now that's gonna throw his timing off where he got to hit Kelsey and things of that nature. And speaking of Kelsey, I know I didn't mention this in my second key, so I'm gonna go ahead and mention it now. When I mentioned get off the field on third downs. On third downs, because I watched a lot of film on Kansas City, and I've been watching them for many years now. How as dominant as they've been, I've been watching them. On third downs, that's who Travis. On third downs, that's who Patrick Mahomes going to. That's his bread and butter. So he's always going to go to his main man. He always going to go to his guy for his security blanket. So we got to find a way to either bracket him or put our best nickel guy on him. But it's kind of tough. It's a tough ask to ask for. But I definitely feel we have the defense to do so. It's also going to be tough to stop Hollywood Brown and Worthy and things of that nature. But put our eyes on third down situations. 9 times out of 10, he's always going to Travis Kelce. So we got to make sure we keep that in account for. Oh yeah, I almost forgot. Nolan Smith, as I mentioned, getting pressure as the third key. As I mentioned, getting pressure on Patrick Mahomes. Nolan Smith going against Juwan Taylor. I like Nolan Smith, as I mentioned in my last video, in a couple of videos before, that if we get, Juwan Taylor committed X amount of penalties, if I'm not mistaken, 14 penalties, for a bunch of false starts, things of that nature, holding, all that. So now Nolan Smith, you got to use his speed, the power the speed to get to the quarterback. And I definitely feel Juwan Taylor he's gonna allow Patrick Mahomes to get sacked, allow him to get a TFL or whatever the case may be. Is Nolan Smith definitely got to get after him. Definitely got to get out. Sweat got to go out there and get after him because their best left tackle, if I'm not mistaken, he's out for the year. Or their best guard is out for the year. I don't really remember which one. He's out with an ACL injury. So now they slid somebody to play the left tackle position. So now whoever that is, we have to beat him. It's just that simple. Those are the keys that we need to do in order for us to prevail and get this damn chip and bring it back to Philly. We apply these four keys that I said on the offensive side of the ball and these 3 keys that I mentioned on the defensive side of the ball. If we combine all these together, we should walk away with a chip. It's gonna be tough, no doubt about it. But we should definitely come out with this dub. You hear me or you heard me? Hey, this your boy Miami Def here. I'll check y'all out after the game. Whether we win a chip or we lose, I'm still gonna hop in the biddy to come holler at y'all. You hear me or you heard me?